One of the things we talk a lot about here at inHarmony is different brainwave states and how sound and vibration influence these different brainwave states. It also happens to be a body of research that so many people are more and more interested in, beginning to do more and more research as they meet with various therapists and they learn more about how their brain operates. So let's go through them real quick. There are 5 main brainwave states. There are more, but there are 5 main brainwave states that we look at. Beta is when your eyes are open. It's measured 12 to 14 hertz up to about 40 hertz. And it's when our eyes are open like I am right now, processing the world around us. It's the most amount of inputs to the brain. Directly below that is alpha. It's measured 8 hertz up to about 12 to 14 hertz. And this is where we are, it's kind of a daydreamy state. This is where rejuvenation begins. This is where the body begins to work on other aspects of its own rejuvenation and its own restoration. Directly below that is a theta brainwave state. It's measured between 4 hertz and 7.5, 8 hertz. And this is a theta brainwave state. This is where rejuvenation actually happens. This is where we are during REM sleep or rapid eye movement sleep, the deepest part of that sleep cycle. If you have an Oura ring or if you have a Whoop and you're tracking your sleep, this is that deep sleep that you're targeting and looking for. It is the most restorative and regenerative sleep. Below that, about 0.5 hertz up to about 4 hertz is a delta brainwave state. And this is where cellular rejuvenation happens. This is when our senses and outside recognition is completely turned off. Our body is going inward and really restoring that cellular matrix, that cellular body. And then above beta is gamma. It's measured about 40 hertz up to about 110, 120 as you get into high gamma, that sort of thing. And this is associated with higher thoughts of consciousness. You want to talk about telepathy, you want to talk about your inner guidance. This is typically where we are during psychedelic journeys as well. These brainwave states, we're all moving in and out of these different brainwave states throughout the course of the day. And you might have heard the old adage that we only use 10% of our brains. That's not true. We use our entire brain. However, at any one time, 10% of our brain is actually active. And the reason why we can say this is because a certain part of your brain has to do with motor skills, a certain part of your brain has to do with sensory, a certain part of your brain has to do with short-term memory recall or long-term memory recall. And at any one time, you're not really using all of your aspects of your brain. Listening to music, we can track on an EEG, we can see that while you're listening to music, we're actually harmonizing both hemispheres of your brain. We are activating a multitude of areas in the brain as well, which is why it's so positive and so strong to listen to music in general, but also to listen to music while you're on the inHarmony relaxation furniture or using the inHarmony Music Meditations app. So take a closer look to what we're doing here at inHarmony. I think you'll be very happy that you did. And as always, if you have any questions, my phone number is at the top of our website, and I would love to answer any questions you have on brainwave states and how sound, vibration, and music can influence them. Thanks so much.